Stupid check complete. Let's pop down this little trail here and rejoin that road. Trail will be about a mile maybe on the road, and then I'll peel off up onto a trail again today. And whew. Good morning, everybody. A knee of mine. I took a fall yesterday. Kind of landed in some grass, so I didn't get scraped up or didn't hurt too bad. But this morning, kind of expected. It's always the next day is kind of when you know. So I don't know that there's any real damages or anything like that, but the tendon, my right knee, upright it's not so bad. It's the bending of it. Good thing I'm only gonna walk 20 some miles on it today. Right over here is like a group campground. And as I was walking up, I thought, kind of through the trees, I could see a dumpster. When you're through hiking, oh yeah, I do see a dumpster and a privy. When you're through hiking, like unloading your trash as you go, that's super nice. And been able to quite a bit in Colorado. Nice. Good way to keep the bears out. Woo. Dry. And this one actually was a pretty easy one. Thanks to the stick. This will be a wet foot crossing. Yep. Pretty refreshing and cool though. Not too bad, but thanks again, stick. Yeah. Man, this knee, it's definitely slowing me down today. It's not overly bad. Just certain motions really get it. So I'm trying to keep my pace fairly slow and just not aggravate it. It's kind of a balance you got to play out here. And when I woke up, I was just ready to run the Wyoming border, you know. And so I'm kind of having the battle inside just to kind of stay in control and be like, no, because I got to pound out some big miles in the basin in just a couple of days. So I think my goal, I keep reminding myself, my goal is keep it slow. I just don't want to be a bonehead and run along and fall and hurt it worse or something. So it's kind of I don't know, it's a funny morning. I'm thinking I'm seeing all these moths flying by. And I kind of feel like them, sort of a fragility of existence when you're hiking along trail. You get into the middle somewhere and everything's kind of wearing thin, and it's good. Don't get me wrong, but it feels very like, you're just kind of like riding the line. And just got to remind yourself, it's normal, feel that way, accept it, but trust in yourself. I got this far, I'm gonna keep going. And you can, and you will. It's kind of one of those days, I guess. It's a moth day. There's so many of them. It's just getting battered around by the breezes in there. It's This here is it. A little moth. Little scoop, put some weight in it, and just kind of point it upstream. Finish with the scoop. There's that moth. Not a bad spot, huh? It's kind of tucked in. There's a couple of trees around, but beautiful. I was kind of resting up here, drank a bunch of water, ate a little lunch, checked my maps. I've only come about 10 miles or so. It's another 12 at least to the border. I don't know that you can camp right there either, so I don't know. I'm just going to kind of see how it goes this afternoon. Like, I think from that stream, there's another one maybe 5 miles up, and so I don't know. My plan is just kind of take it easy and get there. It's the up and then down in part that it's like it doesn't hurt just sitting here, you know. But when you hit it right, like stepping on a dog in the middle of the night, you know, it just screams all loud. So I'm trying to avoid that. If I go slow, I shouldn't have any problems. Lunch in the belly, stuff stowed. Time to move on. Junction here. It's the hair trail. And CDT. Yeah. Oh boy. The trail turns this deep with water and this muddy. There's really only one thing to do. The abundance of lumber here. I'm gonna stop, take a few minutes, and cobble together a raft so as I can get across this. or just kind of climb my way through on these logs. That's probably better. There you go. Not so bad. Colorado, you got a lot of beautiful flowers too. I'll give you that. So this here is the last water of Colorado. I think there's nothing else between Wyoming and right at the border somewhere there's water and here. So this looks pretty tasty. I'm gonna load up. Looks like some clouds thickening up over there a little bit. Good old Colorado weather. It's been exciting, but I don't know that I will miss it. Like every day there would be some thunderous booming somewhere nearby in the mountains. So I'm about 5 miles from the border of Wyoming. Man, when I woke up this morning, I was excited for Wyoming. I won't lie. But Colorado's been beautiful, and one more night here should be pretty nice. There's one other thing. I don't have signal now, so I can't look it up. But somebody had left a comment talking about deadfalls, widowmakers, stuff like that. And that is important. And it's something that I do. I guess I just do it naturally. I don't really think about it much. But when you find a spot to camp, look up. Because a lot of times, like the big old, especially the hardwood trees, will have branches that are dead just hanging right there. You don't really notice them up there. When they come down, now these ones here, these are just trees like the pines and stuff, and they'll fall over, and the firs, I guess. But they'll fall over because they don't have a big root base. So when you're setting up, like there's my tent, take a look up. And like I said, if you see green and it looks solid, you're good. But the widow makers get their name because those branches will fall, and imagine waking up with that on top of you. So where I'm camped is pretty nice. There's a couple of living trees. They look pretty solid. It'll help break the wind and any weather. Thank you very much for that. That is super important, and I guess it's something that I do that I just don't think about a whole lot. And all right, that's it. Good night, everybody. Hey, there's one little bird. One little bird up there just proudly singing away the last song of the day.